What is the Mic Screenplay? Scott has made a recent post in regards to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. In this post, he's unveiled some of the screenplays that has been thought of during pre-production of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie has been announced in 2015, and throughout the years, Scott has claimed that numerous scripts have been written and scrapped. So this will actually be really interesting, because I personally would really like to know what was happening back then, you know, with the history of the movie. First up we have the F Screenplay. This plot is surrounding a group of teenage troublemakers who break into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and around the ending they find themselves in an underground factory. This factory is thought to be inventing animatronics for the government. However, it is unclear of if this underground factory operates below Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, similar to the sister location operating under the Five Nights 4 house. And this screenplay also serves the question, why would the government have the need of animal-based robots? It just makes no sense. Obviously, this would be explained in the movie if the screenplay was ultimately selected. It is also unclear if this underground factory is owned by Fazbear Entertainment, Afton Robotics, or maybe even the restaurant doesn't even know about this underground factory and it's run by a shady company. Anyway, this is why this screenplay is called the F Screenplay, likely because it was the very first decision made for the story. Next we have the Plushies Take Manhattan Screenplay. This may be in reference to an old theory from Five Nights 1 and 2, being that, like the animatronics, the plushies are possessed too. I don't have the greatest memory concerning this theory, however maybe some people thought that there was a tiny chance of where you can see the plushies move from camera to camera. That's just my wild guess. Anyway, so this plot is obviously about Five Nights at Freddy's plushies taking over New York. I could see two different interpretations of this idea. A, it's like a Five Nights 3 situation where kids have or buy FNAF plushies, meaning that the game is a game in this movie's lore, and those plushies are possessed and take over New York. Or B, the plushies in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza are possessed and try to take over New York. This could be in slight relation to the plush babies from Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, whereas they have the ability to move on their own. Next we have the Random Charlie Screenplay. This appears to be about a character named Charlie who sneaks into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza after hours to retrieve a lost toy. The problem Scott had with this one is that this can mix with the games and books, so this clearly puts references to books out of the picture. Next up is the Silver Eyes Screenplay. This one likely is in correlation with the first FNAF book, The Silver Eyes, and from the previous screenplay I've covered, Random Charlie, this is clearly in connection with the book series, which Scott is now not wanting. He appears to prefer the game series to be run with the movie, which I'd prefer as well. Next up we have the Pawnshop Screenplay. This is where someone has pawned an animatronic and a kid finds trouble with it. The seller has robbed Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The seller went to various pawn shops to see if he could sell it, and none of them would take it, except for the last shop he visits. And apparently, the other animatronics will traverse their way through the city to rescue their kidnapped friend. I think that this would take place in Five Nights 1, where Golden Freddy has been stolen, and Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy risk it all to rescue their friend. I kinda like that one. It kinda reminds me of those live-action CGI movies, where like the Smurfs or like Winnie the Pooh find themselves in the big city. So yeah, kind of a fan of that one. Alright, now I'm gonna skip a few just to save some time, because I really want to talk about my theory, so I'll just quickly name off the preceding titles. The Cassidy Screenplay, the Misfit Kid Screenplay, the Ghost Trackers Screenplay, and the Insane Screenplay. And these are the only pitches that Scott has revealed. By the wording of the introduction segment to his post, it infers that there is indeed more ideas that he is choosing not to share. So this leads me to the last screenplay, otherwise known as the Mic Screenplay. The interesting aspect to this pitch is that there is absolutely no information mentioned in this description. Well, there is description, but what I mean is, notice how it's extremely different from all of the last pitches Scott has unveiled. No names, no characters, no story, no nothing. And it appears that Scott is very fond with this one, which may be why he didn't declare any information. And if you look at the verdict selection here, Scott affirms that they're going with this one, and filming will commence in spring of 2021. So this movie is indeed being run on the Mic Screenplay. Alright, so my theory is that this movie will take place in Five Nights 1, and the reason why is because if you know the title of this screenplay, the Mic Screenplay, this must be in correlation with the name of the night guard we play as in Five Nights 1, otherwise known as Mike Schmidt. So this movie will likely take place with Mike Schmidt's perspective. This movie may explain the news articles from Five Nights 1, the murders, the mystery, the arrest. How did Mike get the job? Does he have any relationship with Jeremy Fitzgerald and Fritz Smith? Why has Mike never returned to the Fazbear Entertainment Company, unlike Jeremy in Five Nights 2 and 3? The history and backstory of the rebranding of Fredbear's Family Diner to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The Bite of 87? What happened to Phone Guy on night 4 and 5? Who is Phone Guy? What is in the boarded up room in the pizzeria? How did the animatronics get possessed? Why do they want to kill? And how did the purple guy murder the kids and stuff them into the suits? You know, all the old theories, questions, and severely unclear settings from the good old days of FNAF. So yeah, that is my theory on the Mic Screenplay. Thanks for watching, guys. Please tell me in the comment section below, what do you think about this? Or if there's anything you think I've missed? And also, what is your favorite rejected screenplay so far? And otherwise, if you've enjoyed, why not leave a like and subscribe for more Five Nights at Freddy's videos? And otherwise, thank you so much for watching and taking your time to watch my video. And with all that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.